Hello and welcome to the outdoor video vlog by yours truly. This time you find me in the Yorkshire Dales yet again, and I'm on these Dales 30 quest. There's 30 mountains over 2,000 feet in the Yorkshire Dales, and this is number 29, Dodd Fell. And it's a beautiful evening for spring, early spring. It's a stunning evening. There's a hell of a sunset going on over there. It's absolutely magnificent. This is like unprecedented kind of dry spell we're having here in the UK at the moment. So I'm out making the most of it because this is quite a boggy place up here. It's pretty dry on the way up, not really any wet feet at all. Amazing. Tent, I don't know whether you can see the tent. Yeah, there you go. There's the tent, and there is the trig point of Dodd Fell. So in this vid, I'd like to talk about how I got the guitar sound for my cover of Parisienne Walkways, the Gary Moore classic. Obviously, I had to use a Les Paul for it, so I used my Les Paul R8. I think it's 2011 vintage, that one. I used that into the Victory DP40, and I turned the reverb right up on that amp. I didn't want to do it with delay. Let's get some scenery and let's get some trig pointery in. I didn't want to do it with delay. I listened to the original. I thought I'm just going to do it with reverb instead of delay. So that's what I did. I cranked the reverb up, and then for pedals I used the Cash Layer Toxic Twins, which is one of my favourite ever overdrive pedals. I just used the Blues Breaker side of it, and that was used along excuse me, I've just had a sausage roll and I'm a little bit croaky. Yeah, so yeah, I used the Blues Breaker side of the Cash Layer Toxic Twins, and that was alongside a pedal that I haven't really used enough in my opinion. That was Earthquaker Devices, is it the Cloven Hoof or the Hoof? Anyway, it's their kind of green Russian moth pedal, but they've tweaked it. You've got like a mid-range and a tone on it, and you can get so much level out of it. I just found when I had that on the neck pickup of the Les Paul, it really started singing, and allowed me to get that singing sustain without having to crank the amp too loud. As I've said many times, you know, I'm up in my attic room where I film the stuff. It's a semi-detached house there, and there's only so much volume that I can get away with, really. But I thought I got reasonable. I certainly got the sustain levels out of it. I think I got reasonably close at times. If you listen closely to it, have a listen back to it, and you can hear the overtones of the fuzz at times. You can just hear it breaking up. But the EQD Hoof is such a good pedal that it's really quite smooth when you want it to be. I was really impressed, and I've used it in band rehearsals as well. I'm doing some of the old Clapton stuff, you know, like the Cream stuff, Clapton Cream era. I'm just trying to keep getting that trig point in, just to show you something of interest in the background. So yeah, absolutely excellent. It worked really well on kind of like I don't know what Clapton was using in those days. He used crank Marshalls, but whether he was using some tone bender fuzz or something like, I don't know, along with it. But you could get pretty close with the EQD Hoof. Very impressed with it. And that was it. That's all I used, those two pedals and the Victory DP40 and the Les Paul R8. Should note that the R8 has quite low output humbuckers on it. I think they're custom buckers. They're not too powerful, which I think you need, really. You don't want particularly strong pickups if you're trying to go for that kind of fluty, mellowy, bluesy neck pickup for Les Paul. So that's how I got the sound on it. I hope you found something interesting out of that. I'm loving this sunset. It's just absolutely amazing. And it just remains for me to say, stay safe, keep well. I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.